YouTube, it's Mortimer, and welcome to my home away from home, the Haunted Mansion here at Magic Kingdom in Orlando, Florida. Recently, I was invited by Disney Parks and Maker Studios to Walt Disney World to capture my Disney side. My Disney side is all about the Haunted Mansion, of course. This is my real, true favorite ride in the entire world. It's been my favorite since I was a kid, all the way to now, and I don't think I'll ever get tired of it. So today I wanted to share with you guys some facts about my favorite place in the world, and I hope you guys learned something new. Did you know that the ghost host, the narrator of the ride, was actor Paul Frees, who was also the voice of Boris Badenov on the Rocky and Bullwinkle show, and the Disney character Professor Ludwig von Drake. The voice of the main singing bus in the graveyard scene, who often gets recognized and thought to be Walt Disney, is actually Thurl Ravenscroft, who voiced Tony the Tiger. Madame Leota, the disembodied head inside the crystal ball, is the voice of Eleanor Audley, who also provided the voice of Maleficent in Sleeping Beauty and the Wicked Stepmother in Cinderella. Madame Leota herself was actually one of the Imagineers who worked on the ride, and she got to be the face of the crystal ball. So the woman actually inside the crystal ball is Leota the Imagineer who worked on the ride, and her voice is Eleanor Audley. The Haunted Mansion was originally planned as a walk-through attraction. It would have involved maids or butlers guiding guests through the mansion and telling them about the tragic tale of a sea captain and his bride. Unfortunately, the Imagineers thought differently, and they decided to make it a ride-through attraction. On the ride, when you're going past the eternal hallway with the candlestick at the end of it, you'll see a suit of armor on the right side of the hallway. That suit of armor used to be worn by an actual cast member who would roam the ride and actually scare people in their dune buggies. He was also there to make sure nobody was having too much fun on the ride, if you know what I mean. According to the official Disneyland press release from 1969, the Haunted Mansion cost $7 million to develop and build. That translates to roughly $45 million today. The Haunted Mansion is the only Disney attraction to be featured in different lands at each of the 5 Magic Kingdoms. In Disneyland, it's in New Orleans Square. At Walt Disney World, it's located in Liberty Square. It resides in Fantasyland at Tokyo Disneyland, and in Frontierland at Disneyland Paris, where it's also known as Phantom Manor. At Hong Kong Disneyland, a completely different attraction known as Mystic Manor is located in Mystic Point. Did you know that the names on the tombstones in the graveyard are real? The names on those tombstones are those of the Disney Imagineers who helped create the Haunted Mansion. The roof of the Haunted Mansion is actually a large chessboard. There are pawns, rooks, kings, and queens. The pieces are there because the building's architect and attraction's chief designer loved chess. All of the pieces are there except for one, which is a knight. The weird thing is that there is one knight inside the mansion itself. All throughout the ride, you'll see crows, different ones in different rooms in different locations. The crows were actually put there because originally they were going to be telling you the story of the Haunted Mansion as you rode through it. But as time went on, they decided to not go with that storyline, and the crows are just there and they just look at you now. On opening day at the Haunted Mansion in Tokyo Disneyland, the employees actually vacuumed up all of the cobwebs added by Imagineers because they thought that the place was dirty and needed cleaning. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video of all kinds of facts about my favorite ride, the Haunted Mansion. If you guys want to go on the ride, you totally should. It's my favorite. I recommend it to you guys wholeheartedly. If you have any questions or comments, go ahead and leave those down below. And please don't forget to subscribe. I have so many more awesome videos coming your guys' way that you don't want to miss. And I'll see you guys all next time. Bye, everybody.